Back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to take you on a plant tour and show you the plants, my plants that I've been taking care of and that have been doing pretty well, comparatively speaking to when I've had plants before. So yeah, let's get started. Green thumb. Learn how to have a green thumb with Brooke D. So these are the plants in the area next to my makeup table. I think it looks really cute right now. This rose I got from the trash section of a local nursery, that's the word. And this hyacinth I've had for a little while. That's the container that it came in. The one that the rose is in is a recycled spice container. It says chives on the front. And then this little plant here, I don't actually know what it's called, but I have the ticket. This Dusty Miller plant is really soft, quite pretty, and I've potted it in a blue and cream pot from Big Lots. It's got little feet down there, pretty cute. So yeah, on my bookshelf along with some other things I have my aloe plant. This is the bigger one, doing pretty well. And then on a completely separate section of the bookshelf, I have this, I can't remember what it's called. It's some type of succulent, and it's blooming right now, which is great. Look at how pretty. My grandma gave this one to me, and I've been taking care of it for a little while now. And it started blooming. And then this is the central location of most of the other plants. In the living room, we've got my little lavender plant, and then a succulent garden. Lavender, is just starting to bud. So fun story. I actually had a lavender not that long ago. I got it from Kroger, and this one I got from Lowe's, but okay, so the tag on the first one said to cut the blooms off after they've bloomed. Okay, so then on the first one, these things up here at the top, where they're gonna bloom, I know that now, started to droop. Okay, so they went from like standing straight up to like this, and all of them were doing that. So I concluded that must be the blooms. They must have died, or they must have quit blooming, so let me cut them all off, because that's what the plant instructions said to do. Well, I killed it, because I cut all of its blooms off before it bloomed. Anyway, this little pot thing is from Big Lots, and I have found that keeping these, quick tip, keep these in the pot. That tells you how to take care of them. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna focus on that. Yeah, it tells you how to take care of them. Keep them in the pot. I didn't do that for the longest time, and my plants used to die a lot because of that. I would, they all have different instructions, and I treat them more like people with different needs now than I used to. I used to think, ooh, if I just read it once, I'll remember, and then I will be able to take care of them, I guess, from just reading the plant instruction once. Now, I do not do that, and I keep it in all of the pots. So, as you can see here, this window is a little difficult. As you can see here, I have this one. This is a Halcon plantain lily, and keep his little instructions in there. That helps me take care of them because we're learning how to have a green thumb here, alright? My grandma can make anything grow. She has such a green thumb, she can make absolutely anything grow. This is the cactus that's hollowed out now. And my spider plant. It's got a little trailer down there. Also, something that my grandma taught me. Okay, so literally learning how to have a green thumb is really just taking advice from my grandma about how to take care of your plants better. The keeping that was my idea. I used to take photos of them. I used to read it once, throw it away, and think that I could do it. And then I started taking photos of them, but it's so much easier to just leave it in the pot. And whenever you come around with the watering bucket, because you're like, oh, I should water my plants, you just read that one real quick and think about, when was the last time I watered that? Is it in that time frame? I shouldn't water it again then. So this Miracle Grow Liquid Feed is what I feed most of the plants. I just put a little bit in the water. Now you don't do that every time. And then I recently got the succulent plant food from my grandma, and that's been doing pretty well for the succulents, okay? And then this is really pretty little purple flowers. They are ageratum. They're an annual, which kind of sucks. But they're really pretty. And I was like, oh my goodness. So this one says keep in full sun. That was something else that I had a difficult time with. You really just gotta think of the plants like people, for real. And just, this is how the plant, the person, the whatever will thrive. I need to follow those conditions as best I can so that it can have the best life it can. And look at how good these are doing. I thought these flowers were incredibly unique. And then this is a cactus, a succulent, that my grandma like brought back to life. I thought it was dead, and she had had it for, I don't know, 6 months, a year or whatever, and look, and it just thrived. It's blooming right now even, and I just, you know, got that back about a month ago. This is my peace lily. Ignore the stuff down there. This is my peace that were, okay. These are previous flowers that had wilted, and so I cut them off. I could probably cut them off further down, which I'm probably gonna do, but it has done a really good job, and I've killed a peace lily before, but these are pretty easy. You water it whenever it starts to like droop a little. So this morning it was a little droopy, the leaves, so I watered it and they've started to pick back up. Now it's in a another container from Big Lots. They have really good planters and they're relatively cheap, so that's why I get them from there. But yeah, doing pretty well. And fun fact, I used to hate peace lilies because I never thought their flowers were that pretty. But I loved the foliage of them. Like, look at this leaf. It's gorgeous. So once I got a peace lily, a little one, and had them for a while, I kind of grew a liking to the flowers. Of course, that one then ended up dying, but I have gotten another one, and this one's been doing pretty well. I keep it next to this. It says indirect light, but it's, you know, behind the ones that are full sun and succulent. In college, it's actually really funny. One of my best friends, Angie, she literally gave me a book that said, the title of it was How Not to Kill Your Houseplants. And hey, I had a brown thumb. Now I'm learning how to have a green thumb. So thanks, Angie, for the book. And also thanks to my Nana for teaching me some little tricks of the trade. And my Nana, that's what I call her instead of grandma. So this is succulent garden number 2. This is in my kitchen. I don't know if you can see because of the sun, but this guy is really light dependent, so like if I turn him around, you'll see that he's kind of growing towards the sun a lot. So I flip him back and forth around, and then he grows the other way for a little while. This one is a teeny little thing that me and my grandma planted to see if it would grow, and honestly I can't remember what's in there. But it's growing, so that's great. And these are 2 dead succulents that I killed a long time ago. But they're still up here because I'm trying to bring them back to life, but I don't know how to do it. But this one's doing really great. And yeah, that's the kitchen window. And then in the bathroom there is also a little aloe, which was propagated from the bigger aloe on the bookshelf in the living room. He likes it in the bathroom. He's doing really good here. She likes it. It, the plant. It's doing pretty good here. Also in the bathroom here, I've got this little Kong plant, red Kong. He wasn't too happy being in the bright light next to the window, so I moved him in here. Hopefully he'll do a little bit better. And yeah. This box trick is not the best, but better than nothing. If you don't have the outdoor area or you don't want to go outside when it's rainy. So as you can see, he's kind of a perfect fit in there. That sounded so bad. The plant fits really well in this potter that I placed him in. There we go. Maybe I need to stop referring to the plants as he's. So I'm just gonna clean up the sides a little bit, and we're good. Can you see that? Look at the little babies.